Today we're here to tell a story about the Mozambique floods of 2000. In the latter part of 1999 and early 2000, things got intense in Mozambique. In October and November of 1999, heavy rainfall began. This was the beginning of a long journey for Mozambique. Within a week or so, another period of heavy rain took place. As time progressed, the abnormal rainfall caused nearby rivers to exceed their banks. By January 24th, the Limpopo River reached a level of 6 meters, 20 feet above its normal height. To make conditions worse, a cyclone came along in February. On February 22nd, Cyclone Helene struck its peak intensity. As February came to an end, Mozambique was in bad shape. Mozambique was destroyed and virus outbreaks started popping up. With little to no access to running water or dry shelter, bacteria was spreading rapidly.
Mozambique is just over 300,000 square miles, resting on the southeastern side of South Africa. Mozambique is prone to flooding due to its geographic position and the number of rivers flowing into the country from the ocean. Mozambique is a low-lying country, and that also adds up to be a key factor in flooding in and around the country. With the help from the rain and cyclone, rainfall amounts reached over 18 inches.
Natural disasters are intimidating to even think about. The flooding cost around $500 million in total damages. This natural disaster made many people homeless with nearly nothing in an accessible range for survival. Their only shot was climbing on top of buildings and houses with intentions of reaching the highest point possible just to stay out of the water. Damaged roads from the flooding made it difficult to navigate in and around Mozambique. Once the flooding reached a certain point, roads were inaccessible. This cut out on-ground aid and emergency vehicles from accessing people in life-threatening situations. Helicopters were deployed so they could access the country's terrain from overhead. Even though there were numerous rescues that saved lives, an article from Floodlist stated that the government response and international aid was slow to reach the country. With little access to food or clean water, waiting 3 weeks after the start of flooding for the rescue supplies and tools was brutal.
Sickness spread across Mozambique, and it was a no-brainer. The country was literally underwater, meaning that all food sources, water sources, and proper sanitation services were no longer available. A total of 643 people died from floods and also sickness. Sickness played a key role in the number of people that died by contracting diseases and severe diarrhea from dehydration and bacteria. Starvation was also a problem that the people of Mozambique were facing.
After the flooding receded, the people of Mozambique could now start rebuilding their homes, roads, water sources, sanitation infrastructures, which allowed people to start getting back up on their feet. The World Bank also contributed to over $70 million in their recovery process. With the rebuilding process starting to take place, the country of Mozambique has dedicated lots of time and money to start building emergency plans and enforcing stricter building codes on the development around the cities of Mozambique, making them safer and less prone to destruction from floods and other natural disasters in the future. Here's a list of the links for all the images in our video. Thanks.